Alright, welcome back to the channel. In the last two videos we've done the water pump, we've done the thermostat. However, I had to switch off from the thermostat because we didn't have the gasket, so I'm waiting on that to come in and then I'll get back on that thermostat. So in the meantime, we've got an oil leak, and that oil leak is we're getting an intermittent oil light on the dash. We're not losing oil pressure. However, our oil sending unit is going bad, and that's a known problem on these cars. The downside is that the oil sending unit is located all the way under the lower intake, under the fuel rail, down in the valley of the engine. So we got to take all this off. I'm going to take the air box out. I'm going to take the battery out. It's just easier after you take the air box out to get it back in with the battery out. So with that in mind, we're going to get started on that while we're waiting on that gasket. And yeah, we're going to go from there. But in the meantime, I need to get this out of my way. So I'm going to set that down there. And but it's mostly 10 millimeters for like 99% of it. There is 114 on the back of the intake back here. But we will address that when we get there. Let me put these to the side as well, because, and then as far as today's listening goes, we're listening to the new Exhumed Red Asphalt. So far I'm liking it. I've about 2 or 3 listens in, and it's not bad. All right, we need a trim tool. We're just gonna pop some stuff out and get this out of the way. We got a table set up over here, so keep everything together. And I think actually for the battery, I think it's 12s. Come on. There we go. Okay. That's 10s. That's quarter drive. I guess it helps if you go the right direction. There's the negative cable. There's our positive. All right, we need an extension to get down in there. And okay. Battery hold down. Alright, let's get this guy out of here. Alright. Alright. 10s on the air box. I got some things to disconnect here. Take this hose off. Okay. And then this one right here as well. I don't think these will grip enough to turn that. Hey, they did. All right. All right. There's that and that. Okay, there's that. Should come out. Come on, baby. Be good to me. All right. There's our air box. And I'm going to put the bolts with it. All right. I don't believe any of that is attached. Come on. There we go. All right. Rest of the air box. All right. We're not going to disconnect these coolant lines or anything from the throttle body. We're just going to unbolt the throttle body and take it out. I don't need a 8-foot long extension for that. Like I said, most everything on here is a 10 millimeter, and that's a 12, so that's not going to work at all. Somewhere down here, I can't see. There's another one right there. All right, throttle body's just gonna sit off to the side, just like that. All right. That's the big boy out of the way too. All right. Next up, we got a bunch of connectors and hoses we got to get disconnected. I think there's one. Yeah, there's one right there. Okay. Well, let's I can probably stay. This has got to come out. Or break off. That's okay. I have new zip tie. I just need to get this up and out of the way. There we go. All right. There's that. That's attached, so I think if we take this one off right there, that should free us up. I gotta get that to turn as well. Not with those. Where's my other ones? There we go. Oops. Okay. There's that free. We're gonna have that one right there. Maybe. Can't really see. What am I gonna do on here? Okay, yeah, that's a hose. Need some smaller, shorter pliers here. Hey. It's turning. Come on there. Not turning enough. There we go. There we go. Okay. All right. We left off with this one. So all that's disconnected. To disconnect some harnesses. That and that. I'm gonna go ahead and get this out of the way. So we got another one right here. All right. Put those back. Don't lose them. All right. And then we're just gonna pop a bunch of connectors here. There's one. Some of these might be easier. All right. There's that one. Back there. Come up there. Yeah. Oh, got the little one right there. There we go. There's that little one. Jiminy Christmas. Some of them just don't want to go. There's one. There's another. Come on, baby. Where's my disconnect pliers? There we go. Okay. Here's all that. I'm gonna set that one back in there as well. Hopefully it doesn't come back to haunt me later. All right. I'm gonna get some air in here now, blow this out real quick before we go popping anything off. Might come out by hand now, almost, yeah. All right, there's our 14. Let's set that right there for now because that's where the intake's gonna go after I get it blown out here. I got two 10mm nuts, one on each end, two 10s up here, and then 4 along the bottom. So. Tight. All right. And hopefully we got everything disconnected and this will come right out. It looks like we did on the first try. Look at that. All right. All right. Next up is this guy, which is about 8, looks like 6mm Allen. So let me get some towels to stuff down in there. Oh. Oh, hey. Oh, boy, that one's tight. Let's get a different. Let's go. Let's grab a different extension. So you. There we go. There we go. Right there. Get out of there. Get out of there. And one more way down there. I have to get a different. Oh boy. I gotta get a different angle of attack with that one. All right. Oh. Same thing with this guy. All right. All right. Another. Okay. Come on, baby. Break free. Carefully. I don't want to pry against nothing that's serious, and I don't want to pry against anything that'll break. There we go. Just gotta find the sweet spot, I reckon. Oh, you came up easy. There we go. Okay. There's a big chunk of foam under here, too, so that's probably not helping. What am I getting stuck on? Maybe that guy. There's this bracket right here. I don't think that would bother me though. I can. Yeah, there you go. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. All right, we left the foam behind. All right, real quick, there is oil down in there. Can't really tell exactly how much yet, but I can see it. All right, let's cover up these valves, ports, and then get working some more. Our sending unit is down below, but you got to take both rails out to get to it. Let's just find a 10 mil. See if we can get it in there and get a turn. Okay, that turned a little. Be sure to drop it. Magnet. All right. Anyway, that'll be free. Sure. Praise the Lord, Pastor. I believe that's a 17. Yeah. I got another 10 right there on that line. Alright, now that line is loose. Alright. Oopsie. Okay. That should be pretty darn free now. There we go. Alright. Just remember, black one goes up top. Alright, that one can stay. Alright, I just got these lower ones on the return. Okay. All right. We got. There's that one. Okay. Yeah. Maybe a pry driver. There we go. Yep. All right. That's for me. Okay. So now, those are free. Let's get a 12 mil. And a longer extension. Okay. all the same. Yeah, let's do this too over here. Something's happening on that side, but not this side. There's that one. Come on, baby. Be good to me. Haha. There we go. There we go. She's tight, but we got it. Okay. There's one set. You can go back there. Yeah, that's marked front. Okay. Set you right there. Okay. Now let's get these back ones out. Oh yeah, you can see now. Yeah, okay. Let's see. There's that. Ouch. There we go. There we go. Come on, baby. Be good to me. Be good to me. There we go. All right. Whew. There's a little bit of nasty down there. There's oil on that. So let's get a vacuum pump, suck out that, clean that out as best we can. I'm not removing this because that entails a whole lot more than anything I'm going to do here today. All right. These in there? Maybe? Oh, sure did. Come off there. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I want to clean that out too. All right, you just hang off to the side there. All right, I got a special socket just for that. I'm gonna have to find the right configuration of you gonna do me like that, really? You gonna do me like that? He was gonna do me like that. I can now see why You have to modify a wrench. Huh. That's weird. I'll be a son of a... Forcing my hand here, and it looks like they're gonna make me take this off, and I don't want to take this off. My goodness. I do have replacement O-rings because this was long before I thought I was going to be able to get it without doing that, but apparently that's only on the models that have like the oil filter housing right here, and this is a newer model than that. So I'm kind of, I guess, SOL. Yeah. Son of a gun. Trim tool out here. There it is. There. Out here. That's disconnected. This is attached to that, and that goes there. That one. And that. I'm off there. You son of a bitch. Another disconnect bar. That. Disconnect the throttle body. Yeah, it's attached to that. Yeah, you don't want to move because you've never been off there. Let's see. You want to live there. There, maybe. Is that enough? Get out of there. I don't know. Yeah.
She weren't meant to come off today. I got that one broke free. Get this other one though. The other one is being a bitch. Alright, we got some movement going. Don't stop, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop, don't stop. Come on. Come on. You're not that freaking long, but I guess you are. Alright. It really didn't help me because his stupid throttle body needs to come off. There we go, finally. Can we get to it? There's one. No turn back now. Let's go ahead and get a tray. Another one. All right, where's my third one? Harness in the way. Right there. That went into my pan. All right. That went to the floor. To the floor. Now I gotta get this other one. I don't know where it's at. I can't see squat back there. We're already getting some coolant running out. Just fine. Got to be somewhere. There, I see some threads, but I can't get to it right there. Come here, socket. God dang. Stupid stuff in the way. That's heater core line. I could disconnect that. I'd rather not. Anyway, I can barely see this stud. I'm hitting it. This is the wrong. No. I need to get up where I can see. Quarter. Maybe. Get me the flexibility that I need. Sure shit did. Yeah. Okay. That's a back one. Yeah, there's something coming loose because there's more water coming out. Or antifreeze, coolant, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. I just need this to come off. I'm not looking forward to putting it back on either, I can assure you of that. What's the deal here? I feel like some sort of progress should be made right around now. I'm starting to see some new pipe now. Maybe. No. What is that thing? That is something. This is an electrical connector, I think. Of course, I'll never be able to see with this because it just went dead. Yeah, it's like on a bracket. It's been disconnected. I think I can get a 10. Maybe right there. And remove it from said bracket. No. No. I know you can't see either. But don't feel bad, I can't either. Alright, that just came off with the bracket. I do believe we should be free-ish. Come on! The back is free. This hose is flexible in the front. What is the deal, yo? There's nothing else there. Just hatred for me. Alright, as bad as I hate to, I think I'm going to take that clamp off. You're now in the way, stool. It moved there. Maybe, just maybe. Light. Ugh. There. Now, shouldn't be. Yeah, there you pop right out. Okay. Oopsie. That makes a difference, a huge difference. Okay.
I didn't see that tab. Okay, now that stupid little socket. Let's compare that to our new sensor.